That's right, we are playing through this again. Because the Clowder missed it the first time.
For a little brother, you're not half bad, Dylan. The way you found Adamar's dagger was clever indeed.
I hope his reward is better than that last book of Proverbs he gave me. There were a couple of funny ones, though. Like, your tongue weighs practically nothing, so how come you can't hold it? And, uh-oh.
Quick, get behind me.
Help me, Rin.
Adamar! My God, Adamar, what happened?
Despicable warthogs. They came to my house. They're using me as an example.
Don't move. Try to be still.
I saw Dylan, told him to run, but I think they caught him. Not sure.
If they even so much as touched him, I'll hunt them down and kill every one of those filthy beasts.
There's darkness afoot, Rin. This is only part of... only the Order of the Flame can confront it.
The Order? That's a myth, isn't it?
The book! You need the book! Locked in my house across the river. An orc stole the key. I last saw him entering the tavern. Find the key. Get the book. Enter the temple. Get the soul crystal. Find Erok.
Dylan? Dylan!
Our crappy little unbreakable starter sword. Gimme. Let's see. Does she have pointy Lara Croft bits? There was a way to actually rotate the camera. There we go. No, they are not pointy. Also, hello, Pink. Yeah, for a game that was made in 1999, it's doesn't look too bad. Also, Streamlabs did kind of lose some of my settings. So let me know if sound levels are good and all that. And I am doing good today. How about you? Fantastic. That axe. Give me that axe. Thank you. You just got sucked back into Porsche. I am not sorry to hear that, because that's a good game. And hello, BP. You missed my starting soon screen, but I'll probably just send you the video. It's neat. Whoops. Game, what are we doing? Oh, house hunting in Final Fantasy XIV. I made that mistake once. Spent all my money on a house. And then I had it for about a month and then stopped playing, so it's gone now. And I have nothing to show for it. And there is the key the Elder told us to get. Key to his house. Not that one. This one. Use the unbreakable sword to break barrels. At least until you have more weapons that are able to take a hit. Pressing escape and that just brings up the menu. Alright, he's gone.
It looks like I can jump on this.
Alright, we got a mace now. So any monsters try to bother us... Oh, more barrels. Any monsters try to bother us, we'll just give them a face full of mace. Watch out, he's got a bottle. Give me that. Door? Man, this game just wants to misbehave today. Oh, it's open now. Okay, I guess we'll use the club. Actually, no, because I know what's waiting outside. We're using the big axe. Ocean. So, Pink, you ever see this game? How many more hits does this axe have? 1. Oh, that's a problem. We got some rusty chainmail armor. Plunk. Now we have a tiny bit of defense. The last swing of this axe is going to go to this guy. I thought there was someone up here, but I guess not. Oh, there he is. Axe is broke, but he died. You haven't seen it, but it looks familiar. Well, this is actually one of my favorite games. Mostly for the gameplay, not at all for the story. Especially because later on in the game, the story gets weird and silly. You're too short. You're too short. There. Took his hand off. And invisibility potion and a couple healing potions. Chug a healing potion. I did that wrong. I was actually supposed to come back over the mountain. Oh well. Quick save. Dang it. That is hard to hit with, and I am dying. There we go. Get that jump rhythm down. Stop hitting me. Okay, I took his hand off. He's dead. Every weapon has a chance to critically hit, and when it does, there's a slight bit of dismemberment. And if you manage to dismember them, they will steadily bleed to death.
That's Adamar's house, up ahead. It's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. Use the key. Dismemberment pleases you. Is BP being a bad influence on everybody? Well, then you must be doing something right. Can I hit him with it? Nope, too high. Ow. That jump attack hurts a lot if you can land it, but she tends to jump super high when you do it. I've always felt that way. Just allows me to be who I truly am. Well, can respect that. A good influence in the most evil way. Yeah, I think that works. Wait, I didn't get the book, did I? I just walked in, grabbed the healing potion off the shelf, and left. Oh, this is going great. Old priest sends me to his house and says, "Get the book." And then I go, "Okay," and I just steal his healing potions. I'll grab that on my way back. Tree. And the reason I'm constantly jumping, whenever she lands, she kind of moves a little bit faster for just a moment. Yep, there it is. And if you can jump again while she's in that just a brief moment of speeding up, then you will jump forward at that speed. Ow. So you go just a little bit faster when you can time it right. And sometimes I can get it, usually I can't. You see, these guys are supposed to be here when you have the book. Alright. You also dropped a potion. Quick save. Quick save again. And cutscene. Just keep this down here, just in case exposition is needed.
There are legends from times long past of an age without kings, when the world was united by an alliance between the races of dragon and man. These are the legends of the Order of the Flame, a brotherhood of roaming protectors bound together through holy magic, so that the soul of each man was joined with that of a single dragon. By their strength and wisdom, the world was led, and peace reigned for centuries. But as in all times, there were those whose hearts held only hatred and darkness. In secrecy, they gathered to plot and scheme, and in time, the Dark Union was born. Sworn to overthrow the Order, the Dark Union slowly spread its web throughout the world, working from the shadows to sow dissension and unrest. At last, through bloody decision, control of the Dark Union was seized by the war mage, Navros, and his ancient dragon, Kiros. Together, they betrayed and murdered an assembly of the Order's greatest minds, leading the Dark Union at last into open revolt. The first blow had been struck, and the Dark Wars had begun. Through black sorcery and unholy alliances, the Dark Union had amassed a nightmare army which swarmed forth from the dark places beneath the earth. Magic of unimaginable destruction was unleashed upon the world. Seas boiled away to deserts. Mountains lay shattered. In battle after battle, the Order were driven back, and their great cities ground to dust. No longer content to share the reins of power, Navaros betrayed the dragon Kyros. In a perversion of the ancient bonding ritual, he devoured the dragon's soul, melding its body into his own. Now grown monstrous and nearly invincible, Navaros prepared to lead his armies against the last remnants of the Order of the Flame. With one desperate hope, the surviving mages of the Order invested their power in a single weapon, the Rune Blade. Surrounded and outnumbered, the Order's only chance lay in this sword, borne by the warrior Heron and the dragon Erok. As the armies clashed, Navaros entered a mystic trance, drawing power for one final devastating spell. With the words of destruction on his lips, the betrayer was struck through the heart with a rune blade, and the tremendous forces gathered within him were unleashed upon the field. When at last the smoke cleared, both armies lay decimated. Where Navaros had stood, a jagged rip had been torn in the very fabric of space. In the smoldering crater below, Heron lay dead, the rune blade broken in two at his side. On that blackened hill, only the dragon Erok still clung to life. The Order was no more, but the Dark Union's dreams of conquest had been shattered. With the fall of Navaros, the Dark Union's hold on its monstrous armies collapsed. Chaos spread across the land. Mankind banded once more into many tribes and kingdoms, and the great achievements of the Order of the Flame were forgotten. The dragons, weary at last of the world of men, withdrew into timeless slumber, never again to return. The age without kings had ended, and of that brief golden era, only the legends remain.
And quick save again, so we don't have to go through that. Because platforming! Also traps. That one's just kind of lazy. Here we go. This one first. Then button. And then button. And we're not going to be hearing that song again for a while. Easy crit. Yeah, I absolutely love the song that it plays in there too. It's one of my favorites in the whole game. And we get to hear it again in full when we reach the islands. Oh, Ava, I'm not a murderer. You got me confused with Ratson. Oh, my rusty chain armor has broken. Just noticed that. But at least I got a hammer. Dang it. Now the hammer's too slow. The two of them were fighting each other. I need potion. If I had a bow, I could actually take advantage of those explosive barrels. But you don't even get a bow until later. Now we've got a couple boulders here. We've got some guys down there. And they're chilling out next to the explosive barrels. Wait for it. Oh, it missed. Whatever, it counts. I'm getting super lucky with these crits. Super lucky. Give me arrows, even though I rarely use the bow in this game. Screwed up the jump attack there. This way. Alright, Pink's calling blood for the blood god. Got him. And these guys don't even drop potions. Lame. What's the attack power of this hammer? 15. Okay. That's not terrible. I think that's the same as the longsword, isn't it? Longsword, also 15. short statue is offering me a potion. It'd be rude to refuse. Oh, you're gonna stream Mystic Ninja 64, Pink? I will totally be there for that. Come on. Alright, we got Fire Crystal. Let's see. Boink. This is what resembles magic in this game. Is these crystals. And the fire one and the lightning one are the only two good ones. Come on, get closer. And he was too far away. Nice. Do it again. If you can catch him with the very edge of the ring where it slows down, it absolutely murders them. But I think I only had 2 fire crystals, so that was a waste. Oh well, at least I got a longsword out of it. And a couple healing potions. Ow. See, they're being sneaky now. They put an explosive barrel between those two so that you hit them, get blowed up. Let's see. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, that one. And there isn't even anything in those barrels. Now they're getting smart, and they're going to try using rocks against me, except they're not very smart. Where are they? No. The answer is no. Figures I get the crit on the last hit that kills him anyways. Figures I get the crit on the last hit that kills him anyways. Alright, we got some new chainmail. Well, new in quotes. 3 more hits with this hammer. And there's nothing out on this ledge. This was actually the very first game I ever played that had weapon durability. And I didn't like it in this either. Because sometimes you get a weapon that you just really, really like, and then it's gone forever. Can I make it up there? Nope. hits. Let's see, damage on that is 12. That'll work. Whoops. That one. Couple healing potions. Take that mace. They can't cross water, so that gives me some time to futz with my inventory here. Use the axe. And also, since he can't get me, I'm just going to leave him.
This must be Eroc's lair.
Dramatic thunder. Now, like most dragons, Eroc really doesn't want to be woken up. Okay. Swing out. Jump. Crouch. And here's one of the hardest jumps in the game, because the physics get a little wonky. And sometimes you'll go super far, and sometimes you won't go very far at all. That time I went super high. Jared was telling me about how in Mario 64 elevators can eat your jump if the elevator is going up and you jump. In this, it's the opposite problem, and if you jump while it's going up, you will get launched higher.
Huh? Who has awakened me?
I did. You may call me Rin.
Inferior upstart? Where did you get that cursed stone?
No need to get your scales in a twist. I'm not your enemy, you know. You see, Adamar sent me. He said something about the Order of the Flame.
The Order? How presumptuous! What makes you think you're worthy? Why have you awakened me?
You see, my brother was captured in a Wartalk raid.
What? You awakened me, Eroc? Bonded Dragon of Heron? Defeater of the Dark Union and saver of all Draken? For that?
Listen here, you wretched reptile. That's the life of my brother you're talking about.
Very well, Rin. I will listen.
Yes, but will you help me, Eroc?
I do not have much choice. You brought my soul crystal. If you choose to bond with me, it will be done.
So what do we have to do to bond?
Say, by fire and by blood I join with thee in the Order of the Flame. Once bound, we are as one. Whatever hurt I suffer, you will share. And if I die, your fate will be worse than death.
By fire and by blood, I join with thee in the order of the flame. Let's get going.
Pink, you asked for it, so here it is. And the traps are going to keep swinging forever.